This is your warning about delaying your return to your deen. In an authentic hadith, the Prophet Muhammad said that between a person and shirk and disbelief is the abandonment of prayer. Praying Salah is literally the differentiating factor between us Muslims and the kuffar. It's the ability to consciously remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and put our head down on the ground and bow to Him and submit to Him 5 times a day. Salah also gives us an opportunity to disconnect from this dunya and to reconnect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it always gives you a sense of peace when you really pray with khushu, when you really pray and you really feel Allah's presence. Even though I was born a Muslim, I struggled to pray for the longest time because I was so mentally distracted. I was on social media, I'm playing video games, and it felt like my intention and my focus was being scattered into like 1,000 different places. And what I've realized over the past couple of months is that praying Salah isn't that difficult. It's just a matter of focus. How focused can you be? How much can you concentrate and think of Allah? Focus isn't something that you have to develop or something that you have to learn. Focus is literally just a lack of distractions. Putting yourself in a position where you're not going to be distracted whenever it's time to pray, and literally scheduling and blocking your day around Salah so that Salah is your #1 priority, not the other way around. And that's why I spent the past 5 months building Deenly. It's a prayer tracking app that blocks all of your distracting social medias whenever it's time to pray. So no more doom scrolling when it's time to pray, and there's no telling yourself that you're going to pray later, because we all know what happens when you say that. You end up putting off your Salah, you end up praying late, or you end up just missing it. And don't get me wrong, you do not need an app to start praying Salah, but sometimes modern problems do require modern solutions. And sometimes all you really need is that little nudge, that little reminder. Your social media is getting blocked. It gives you a sense of clarity and reminds you of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it really holds you accountable to go make your Salah on time. Praying Salah is a marathon, not a sprint. Don't expect yourself to be perfect and pray 5 times a day immediately, because that is not going to happen. There are going to be days where your iman is high, some days your iman is low. What matters is trying to make consistent effort and consistent change every single day. If you made it to the end, Jazakallah khair. Make sure you send this to your friends and your family to earn more hasanat, and follow if you want more daily reminders.